Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Tony Hawk Tuesday. I'm Joe Bush. It's Tuesday. Well, it might actually be Wednesday. It will definitely be Wednesday by the time this video makes it onto YouTube. It'll be about midnight. At least past midnight. But whatever. Recording very late at night on a Tuesday for the first episode, which will be basically just, it's a little video series of me playing Tony Hawk games. This idea was hatched by myself and my friend Ben Higby, who you may recognize from basically everything I do. So, he'll hopefully, God willing, he will appear at points on this. I did a big stream with him last year on the Tony Hawk games. We're both big fans of this series. Now, what I'm going to do in this video is just a little challenge. Tony Hawk 3 was really the game that I kind of made my my salt. That's not a term, but anyway, I kind of earned. I started playing really the series hard on number 3. This was the first game I was good at. There we go. There's the phrase I was looking at for all these many years. And so I'm just going to start with the first level of number 3 and just see how many goals I can do, in one run. There was a time when I could do all of them in one run. I don't know that time is now anymore, considering I haven't played this first level in quite a long while. I actually practiced with another skater. It was Eric Costin. My typical guy is actually Runa Glifberg. So, I kind of know the skate letters are different from different sets of skaters. Not for every skater, but for different, I guess, vert skaters and all-around skaters and all the well, it really just went to vert and skate in this game, but that's a digression. But the presence of where stat points and the hidden deck, or well, not the hidden deck, but the deck itself, they all change from skater to skater. With the vert skaters, you have to do the cannonball over the half pipe into the level, for instance, and with the street, you got a 50-50 CC's or LL's rail. I don't know, it's two initials. Not too. They don't make that much of a difference until you get to a cruise ship, wherein the vert skaters one is the vert skaters one is gymnast plants one of the high wires over the pool. So I'm just gonna look at my goals list. Oh damn! Okay, I got some work to do. Okay, I gotta go get the secret tape, which shouldn't be too hard actually, because I know where it is. I remember a Prima Games strategy guide that said a method different than this one, which doesn't make. Typically I grind on that too, but I just didn't in that case. Of course, Tony Hawk 3 invented the revert. Well, didn't invent the revert. That would imply that. Wow, okay, this is going to be depressing if I get to the end of this video and get all of the goals except for the high and pro scores. Wow, okay, I got that first try. That is a miracle. That almost never happens. Shit. Okay, you can hear my controller just clacking and clicking away because that is the way that this game goes. I would love to try to edit that out, but hey, all goals complete. But I really feel that just the murdering of a GameCube controller is part of the experience of a Tony Hawk game, and I don't know any other way to do it other than sealing my controller in a soundproof box. But I did it. It wasn't easy, and I know there are 1,000. Well, there aren't going to be 1,000 people viewing this video, but I know there are 1,000 people out there online, speedrunners and streamers and streakers and Hell's Angels, watching this video and laughing and jest. Of course, my initials are A, B, C. You dare besmirch the great name of, I don't know. I can't think of a three-letter acronym right now with those. Albert Brian Creighton. That's the nickname I'm going to give that for the purpose of that joke. That joke is over. This episode is effectively over. I could go on to Canada, but I really don't care about it because I'm kind of on an exhilarated rush because I did that. In 2 minutes, I did all 10 goals, which is an average on 20. Okay, hold on. 120 seconds, 10 goals. That's 12 seconds per goal. That is, you know, not to brag, because that's not impressive, because I know there are people who could do it in 90 seconds. Somewhat almost impressive. So, that's it. Also, you started with low stat points, so if I had, you know, all the stats on it, it would be a lot different. But I'm not a cheating person. So that's the end of the first episode of Tony Hawk Tuesday. Just a little short one. There are a bunch of other topics that I feel like covering. It's almost, in a way, not really like a kind of a podcast about it, because I'm just going to be talking about different Tony Hawk stuff while doing the game, of course, or, you know, playing the games. I have basically all of them except for Proving Ground, because I don't care about it. I even own HD, baby. Maybe I should download that DLC. That would be an interesting episode. I guarantee you there aren't that many people who did that, because I know so many people were like, we're going to review and stream Tony Hawk's Pro Skater HD, it's back! And then everybody stopped caring by the time the THPS 3 DLC came out, so, you know, whatever, because everybody hated that game. Not everybody, but I mean a lot of the hardcore, you know, quote-unquote hardcore fans, because I don't like and that's not to demean the fans, that's to point out that I don't care for the word hardcore. Alright, well, I stammered on for a lot after a video that could have ended at 2 minutes. It's going to end at 6, and that is the end of the first episode. The first official episode. Not really even the first episode, because we did that big stream thing last year that I don't think ever got uploaded to YouTube. Might still be on a hard drive somewhere if I wanted to dig it up and just put it up somewhere. That is the end of episode 1. Thank you for watching, if you did. And I'll see you tomorrow with Mario 64.